Hi everyone and welcome to May's Finished Pages. We somehow made it to the end of May 2022. What is going on, people? Time is just racing by. So May was my birthday month and I had some gorgeous presents, so we did quite a few colourings together this month. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to get straight into it. Now, this is my favourite book by Linda Ravenscroft. I adore Linda Ravenscroft and I've worked really hard in this book to fill it in. And I'm very proud of the pictures that I've coloured in it until this month. So I'm going to show you anyway, because things happen and, you know, we don't always get it right, but I'm so disappointed with this page. Let me know what your thoughts are. Colourings get better as the month goes through, don't be put off. So I did the Bad Apple Fairy. And I think I hate the background, it's too dark. I suppose I could work on it and lift it because it is watercolour paper, I could try and lift it. And I ruined her face. I didn't let it dry, which is what I'm telling you guys all the time. Let your paper dry properly. But I did kind of ruin her face a little bit. And she's got a little bit of stickles. So this was my Meaden paints that I really enjoy working with. And I use the Cotman paints and Polychromos. And I was really pleased with how she turned out. I wanted to make her look like she was wearing clothes fitting for making things look rotten or go rotten, because she's the Bad Apple Fairy. And I was really pleased with how it was going until the background, and I don't know, I hate it. Just one of those things, isn't it? You know, I might grow on it once I've left it alone. It might grow on me, but at the moment it feels like I've just spoilt it. But we'll see. You know, maybe I'll come back to it and see if I can play with the background at some point because this is my favourite of all Linda Ravenscroft's books. And just to have fluffed that first page up, you just think, oh, it's typical, folks, typical. So that was my first page in May in the wonderful Linda Ravenscroft's Naughty Fairies. Love this book, love it. And then when I fluffed that up, I turned to the wondrous world of the Curbster. You've got to have a little bit of Curbster in your life, people. So this is his new book, and I did a page in Mythic World. This is the first page that I've done, but I just really fancied it. I don't know why, but it was a double page. Let me try and fit it in. My desk has got all sorts of goodies on it, and it's getting in my way. So I did this page. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know what it's called. But what did I use? This is wax paper. It's just food wax paper for sandwiches. If you just put wax paper in Amazon, it will come up. So what did I use? Let me see. Get out of my way. I'm really pleased with how this came out. I'm thrilled with how it turned out, actually. You can always love a Curbster when you're feeling a bit rubbishy about your colouring after the last page. You can always have a Curbster to make you feel better. So he is the Basilisk, that's what his name is. I had written it down, check me out. So I used my Cotman paints. So they are these ones, Winsor & Newton ones in the set. Gorgeous set of paints, there's the colours. Really nice palette. I used the Cotman paints, Prismas and Polychromos, and to get the water effect I used a paintbrush and watered down acrylic paint just so it looks like the water was flowing over him, and then I used that to sort of black out all Kirby's drawing, all Kirby's black lines for where all the water's coming down, and just a white gel pen, and I loved it, and it actually didn't take that long. But yeah, I'm thrilled with how this turned out. So we can always count on Kirby to make you feel better when you fluffed stuff up. So gorgeous book. It's all mythological creatures. I know people saying it's a bit dark, but they are mythological creatures. So I love it. I think it's a beautiful book, and I will enjoy many more hours of colouring in it. So yeah, so that's that one. My beautiful Curbster from Mythic World. And then I think we did this one together. We did. This is Pop Mangas Magically Mythical Creatures. And we did this as a colour along together. If I can find it. Here it is. And we did the girl with the eyes, or Cyclops girl. What did we use? I can't remember. Oh, we used the Posca pencils that Kevin sent me. And didn't they do an incredible job? And to get the detail in those eyes, if I come in a little bit, to get the detail in those eyes with those pencils just shows you their capability, really. And like I say, I'm not an artist, I'm just somebody that really loves colouring and sharing it with you guys. And it came out beautifully. I'm so pleased with how it came out. So we used the Posca pencils, and then I used gel crayons from the background, for the background, and a circle stencil and my electric eraser to make the little paler circles that you see. So that's a colour along on my channel, and I was thrilled to bits with it. And I had a lady comment, I can't remember, I do apologise, it's probably somebody that I know really well, to say that this first eye was like theirs. And what a beautiful eye. That gorgeous colour, that like blue-grey colour, really pretty. So I'm really pleased with how that came out as well. And I wasn't too sure about the background on it, but coming back to it, I really like it now. You think about all those reflections from all those eyes that might give you that sort of camera glare. Yeah, I was really pleased with it. So that was that one. There'll be many more to come in this book. It's an awesome book. So that was Pop Manga, Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures by the wonderful Camilla D'Erico. Gorgeous book, gorgeous paper. And then my lovely friend Emmy and I, we did a new colouring in this book. And I think, oh, wrong way, sorry folks. I think this is Erie's new book, and I think it's Fairy Tales Around the World. If you can give me the title, I will write it down in the front of the book so I don't forget. But it is an incredible book. I did do a flip through on the channel, and Emmy chose this page, and we did this together as a buddy colour. She's known as Little Button Mushroom 007, I think, on Instagram. And yeah, we did this page, and I'm really pleased with how she came out. She's so cute. So Emmy's son kindly translated it for me, and she is Flora, the flower goddess. So I don't know, we just went with the pink and white. I thought it would look cute. So I used medium paints again, and it took the paper really well. There's a little bit of crinkling, but look, not much. It's got that nice sound to it. So I used my medium paints again. I used Pablo pencils. I used Black Widow pencils. The Derwent pastel paint set. I think that might have been for the background. Just really watered down and just sort of daubed it on just to give it a sort of misty look. I used diamond stickles, of course. I can't live without my diamond stickles. Is it going to pick up? I hope you're picking up on that glorious glitter. White gel pen. So what Emmy and I found was that we tried lots of different pencils. I've put myself a little note here. We tried different pencils, and the paper, although it feels gorgeous, just really hated them. And just, you know, wouldn't blend, didn't work properly. And the best pencils that I found were, number one, were the Black Widows. They worked beautifully, and Emmy agreed with me on that. And also the Pablos worked amazing on it. But the Black Widows were like using prismas on it. It was incredible. So I don't know what it is with the paper, but they didn't like the prismas, didn't like the polychromos. So that's just my opinion. You might have found otherwise, but I love the page. I love how she turned out. I think she's beautiful. And I've just looked, I haven't shaded those leaves, look. I painted them and haven't shaded them. That's handy. I've got my Black Widows by the side of me out still from that colour along. or that colouring, so I will shade them. I always manage to forget something, and this book came with a little book marker, so it's really handy. So that was, I think it's Fairy Tales Around the World. I can't be sure. There is a flip through on my channel of that. Okay, and then I slipped in a little page from Ken Masuda's colouring book, which had been sadly neglected, and it's such a beautiful book. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, and I did the koala page. So if you have this gorgeous book, you can, where is it? Some of them have the images at the front, some of them, there he is, and I photocopied him so that I could have him next to me. And then in the back there is like QR codes here where you can get the picture up on Instagram of his finished work, so you get, instead of just getting the thumbnail, you can get a bigger picture to copy. So I scanned the front of the book and copied the little koala bear here, and I had a whale of a time doing it. It didn't take very long at all, and I love the result. I'm so pleased with, hang on, with how it, that's not even my picture. Where is he? Thinking, wow, I did better than I thought. No, that was Ken Masuda's. This is mine. This one's mine. I was really impressed then. Yeah, so it didn't take that long at all, and I'm really thrilled with the result. So I used my Derwent pastel paint palette set, Black Widow pencils, and pan pastel I used just for the background, and I love it. I had such a good time doing it, and I think it was just one evening thing, and maybe some finishing touches the next morning or something, but I absolutely adore how it turned out, and I'm planning on doing more this month in this book, and I'll do it this way where I just print out and have it next to me. But yeah, really, really beautiful, and it's an incredible book. Yeah, and I just... So I did fix the pan pastels with a pastel fixative, so there's nothing coming off. But yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful picture. So I'm really pleased with that one. It's probably one of my favourites this month. So that's Ken Masuda's colouring book. And then I did Cute Mandalas. Now this is my lovely friend Kay's fault. She shows this book quite a lot on her channel, and I went and got it because I liked the simple images in it, and I've now got this thing about mandalas that aren't just geometric patterns, since having Mela Panini chats, as I call her, colouring books. So I did one in here, and it's quite simple. I did this cactus page, and I used, what did I use? I hope you're picking up on all that glorious colourness, shininess. I used Arteza metallic paints, Hoo-Hoo markers and Prisma pencils, just for a tiny bit of shading. But yeah, so it does come through, but they're single-sided, and I just had a little bit of fun. It was just one night, I think, where I couldn't sleep, and I thought, oh, I'm just gonna do a little fun page, and this book is perfect for that. I'm sorry, I'm playing like a kid with picking up the shine off those paints. Yeah, so just a nice, fun and simple little page in Cute Mandalas by Apsy. Yeah, can't say her surname, but there it is, I'll lift it up for you. And that's thanks, like I say, to my lovely friend Kay. Gorgeous little book. Then we did 50 diminutive countryside scenes. This was a gift for my birthday, and we did this beehive page together, and I used the Faber-Castell Pitt pastel pencils with this. And what amazes me about this image is you wouldn't think, looking at that is just pastel pencils, would you? The pigment is just incredible. So let me just check. Where am I? Yeah, Faber-Castell Pitt pencils. We used, I think, 1 polychromos to get in the corners of the leaves, I think. And diamond stickles. And I put diamond stickles on the Buzzy Bee's wings. There. And I love this page. Oh, and there's a little bit of diamond stickle in the centre of those little blue flowers. But yes, this has had a fixative on it, so nothing comes off. Just checking before I showed you. Nothing comes off. And I loved working with them. I think we need to do more colouring with those pencils because they are capable of such wondrous things. And although this is quite a simple design, they can actually do quite intricate images. But it was a demonstration of just their capabilities on a quite a simple level, really, and it turned out so beautiful. Love these books. I'm just in love with them. So yeah, gorgeous little page. I'm really pleased with how it came out. 50 diminutive countryside scenes by the wonderful Camilla Anjakova. And then Emmy and I have got ourselves a new copy of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, which we are going to work through together. And so we just did a very, well, Emmy's is beautiful. She did a background and everything. I just did the nameplate page and the edging here. It's got, of course, it's got glitter on. There you go. Look at that. That's got diamond stickles. Quite simple. I haven't written my name in it because I usually fluff it up if I write my name in it. What did we use? Black Widows, stickles and prismas. So I think, if I'm correct, I should have written the colours of the butterfly down, but never mind. I think if I'm correct, I used the Black Widows for the leaves and then prismas for the butterflies. Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, the leaves were Black Widows. So I've got a whole brand new copy off eBay of the American version of Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. And I say that because there is a vast difference between the UK version and the American version. This has really thick, good quality paper, whereas the English one is not as good quality paper as this one. So I'm really looking forward to, that is dual metallic hybrid. I'm looking, yeah, can you see that? That bit there. Such beautiful pens. I'm really looking forward to doing more in the book together. So, and we got a new copy because everybody's a go-to Joanna when they start colouring, and this is my favourite of all her books. I love the story, I love the illustrations, I love everything about it. So it'd be really nice to work through together. So that was just a little quick one in Joanna Basford's Ivy in the Inky Butterfly. And then, as it was mine and Emmy's birthdays, mine was the 17th, Emmy's was a week later. We did a page in the Hannah Carlsons children's book, I think it's called Birthdays. We did the cupcake page together. And I've stuck these on, balloons, just for, oh, it's folded over, just for a little bit of fun. I die cut them with some holographic card and just stuck them on. Now I used different pencils for more or less each one of these cupcakes. Can you see the glitter? So I used, let's see, number 1 was Prismas, because I wanted that gorgeous cherry colour. Number 2 was Colour Soft pencils. We were testing to see what would work and what wouldn't. Let me come in slightly. There we go. Number 3 was Black Widows. And all the bases were done with Black Widows, so all the silver bases were Black Widows. Number 4 was Pablo's. Number 5 again was Prismas. Yeah, because I used their neon colours for the jelly beans. And number 6, that was Arteza. Number 7 was Castle Art pastel tint pencils. Number 8 was Prismas, and number 9 were the Pastello pastel pencils. I didn't have a problem with any of them. The paper worked beautifully, and the background is Neocolour, a little bit of the very palest Neocolour. I scribbled it on the board and just did a sort of washy background. The paper has crinkled a little bit, but when we colour the next pages that will flatten down. So really cute, beautiful book, and we had a really good time doing it together. So there we go. So that was Hannah Carlson's birthday book. Then we did a colour along together in Brothers Grimm. Most recently this one is, and we used the Artex pencils that Kevin sent me for my birthday, and we did Sleeping Beauty. I think the only thing that's not Artex pencil on here is that little bit of background, which was a Hoo Hoo pastel marker. And then I used the diamond stickles, of course, and then I used, which I want to show you if it will pick up, the acrylic glitter paint by Folk Art. So her crown, I wanted like a crystal crown, so I used a tiny bit of grey crayon, a white gel pen to black out any lines, and then put the diamond stickles over the top. And then on her dress, where I wanted it to sort of like a sheer fabric, I put the Folk Art holographic glitter, I think it's called. This one. I use it all the time. I've shown it loads on my Extreme Glitter acrylic paint. That one by Folk Art. It's absolutely beautiful. And I don't know if you can pick up on that gorgeous. I really hope that's picking up all that beautiful glitter, and I really enjoyed it. The Artex pencils they're a dream. There are many of them that share the same name. Excuse me, share the same name as Prisma, and they're just a dream to work with. They blend beautifully, they layer beautifully. I'm thrilled with them. I just wish there was a bigger set, and we could get them open stock. So, but they are absolutely divine, and I love how she turned out. So that was The Fantastic World of the Brothers Grimm by Forest Diver. A gorgeous book. Again, this was brought for me for my birthday, so I really appreciate it. I had so much fun with it. Nearly done, folks. And then I did... Emmy brought me this for my birthday. 50 Summertime Mandalas. I love these. I'm just obsessed with these kind of mandalas by Camilla Angelikova. And I did this little page. Gorgeous, fun little page. Did it in an evening. This was various alcohol markers, including my Hoo Hoo pastel ones. Prismas, a white jelly roll, diamond stickles, of course, and Faber-Castell metallic pen that I was so kindly gifted. This one. So this is Faber-Castell metallics, and it's called Nothing Else Matters. Sorry, it's not. It's called Nothing Else Metals. And the exciting thing about it is they are very metallic. Can you see the sheen? Just show you the rest of that. And the exciting thing is this is Amazon paper, and look, no bleed through at all. Absolutely incredible pens. And then then I used white gel pen to create the line of the sea, the wave, and of course diamond stickles. So thrilled with how that turned out. That's, you know, what's so lovely about these books is when you just don't want a full-on intricate page, you can have fun with these. And I'm absolutely thrilled to bits with it. I love them, love them. I'm definitely gonna be getting the rest of the series, because there is summer, spring, autumn and winter, and I want them all. Gorgeous, gorgeous books. So yeah. And then last but not least, last night I did a page in the wonderful Denise Klett's Fairies in Dreamland, and this book had been untouched, which was really sad. It's because the illustrations are quite tiny, I think. So I did this little lady, and again, really simple, done in an evening. I used various markers, but predominantly the Ohuhu pastel markers, and then I have these cheap ones, Adaxi. They're really good. It's quite a big set, but they're not good like the Ohuhus. I used Prisma's white gel pen and diamond stickles. She's got diamond stickles on her wings, and that's, I didn't sticklify her too much. There we go. So yeah, and I'm really pleased with how this turned out as well. So yeah, so all in all, apart from my first page, really good month's colouring. Really enjoyed it, and I actually managed to get 12 pictures done this month. Go figure. I think it's because some of them weren't so intricate. Like Emmy and I the month before had done like 2 double page spreads. I know I did the Kirby, but you know. Anyway, I'm thrilled to bits with them, apart from my first page, which we won't talk about. So that was Fairies in Dreamland by the wonderful Denise Klatt. So guys, that's it. That's May's colouring. 1st of June tomorrow. Exciting times, exciting summery times ahead for us. Thank you so much for watching, for all your love and support. I'll let you go. I've posted a video of the new R.J. Hampson's book. There's 2 books, Ocean and the Dragon's Gate, or Dragon Dreams one, sorry. Please let me know what your thoughts on those pages are, because we're going to have to do a colour along in them. I am going to be doing Tim Jeff's Baby Animals. The Little Rabbit was requested by the wonderful Julie. So we are going to do that, and then give you time to sort of comment on the R.J. Hampson flip through, and I'll know which pages to do. So I'm going to stop rambling on. Alright, my lovely friends. Until we meet again really, really soon, take really good care of yourselves. Night night.